Hey guys, Seabit here, and I'm back with more Duel Masters. Literally, I'm filming this the day after I got the last video up and uploaded. I got more Duel Masters cards, so just a random stack here. Unfortunately, yeah, you can see these have definitely seen better days, but you know, let's look at them anyway. First of all, I just want to see, there's this sticker of Aqua Sniper, which I believe is super rare. I don't think I've seen these stickers before. 2005, Hasbro. Not sure what this came with. It's also a bit bent. It probably won't be very sticky anymore, to be honest. But yeah, it's a sticker of Aqua Sniper. I'll just get that out of the way first. So, let me just lift up one of these cards. As you can see, yeah, these have been majorly used over the years, and that's what we've got. So we're gonna go through this stack and see what's in it. I have no idea what's in it. I bought this. Literally, there was no pictures showing any of the cards, so I don't know what any of them are. First of all, we have Holy Ore. Oh, this card's definitely some better days, but you know, it's just nice to have them. And actually, there's some character to this that I quite like. These have definitely been played with and seen a good amount of use. Holy Ore. Light element spell. Shield trigger. So when this spell gets put into your hand from your shield zone, you cast it for free. Tap all of your current opponent's creatures in the battle zone. Kind of niche. I don't see how great that is, but you know, there might be some use to it that I'm not entirely familiar with. It's not a light element card I'm particularly familiar with. Dragglide. We did see this one yesterday, actually. So I'm not going to go into that one too much. Burning Mane, the Beast Folk. Just a 2000 power vanilla creature. Nice. Nature element. These cards seem... Were all the cards like this off-center? I haven't got fake Duel Masters cards ever. There's a chance I have. But how would I even know? These look fine. They feel fine. I'm gonna just be a second. No, I'm dumb. The Duel Masters cards are always like this. Like, this board is here and there's no border here. These... They feel pretty legit. Like, they don't look or feel fake. So, yeah. I do know that fakes exist, though, which is why I was a bit, like, paranoid. But no, we're good. Yeah. Standard creature. Don't remember it off the top of my head, but... Yes! Oh, yes. Light Save! I fucking love my Light Save creatures, and this is one of the ones I'm very familiar with. Miel, Vizier of Lightning. It's a 3 cost, 1,000. When you put this creature into your battle zone, you may choose one of your opponent's creatures in the battle zone and tap it. It's not the best, but very nostalgic card. I love this card. Very happy to have that one. Immortal Baron Vogue. We saw this yesterday, so not going to go over this one too much. Hang on, some of these cards are like flipped the wrong way, and I don't want spoilers, so I'm going to just flip those over. Next up, Pale, Seeker of Sun. Wait a second. Bisap. This is from Rampage of the Super Warriors, the 3rd set. That means there's no real telling what's in this. Because this is definitely not a base set starter deck, which I thought it might be. This card's from Rampage of the Super Warriors, so there might be some really good shit in this slot, actually. It's just a common, 4 cost, 2,500 plus, while all the cards in your mana zone are light cards, it gets 2,000. That's really good for mono light decks like I use, so this card is actually fantastic. Baby Sop! Yes! He's here! Look at the boy! Look at him! Oh, the Firebirds are so cute. Here's Baby Zop. 2,000 plus. 3 cost. Well, all the cards in your mana zone are fire cards. This gets 2,000. So it's basically the same as Pale, but it's a little bit weaker, but it's a little bit cheaper. It's a fantastic card, though. Those cards are really good economy if you're running mono decks, which are surprisingly effective in this game. Emerald Grass! Oh, it's a nostalgia trip, this one. 2 cost, 3,000 power, blocker, can't attack creature, can't attack players. This card is fantastic. Light cards like this are amazing, and this is a fantastic blocker that you can use Diamond Cutter on and get some real good shit. So, bah, Angler Cluster. This is interesting. 3 cost, 3,000 power, blocker. This creature can't attack while all the cards in your mana zone are wow. That's amazingly good. That's a 6,000 power blocker at 3 cost if you have a mono water deck. That's a fantastic card. That will keep your opponent stalled out for a long time. And if you play things that can get around this thing's effects, it could be a very powerful attacker. That's a really good card. I don't remember that one, but... Look! Vizier of Hunting! Yay! 4,000. Very vanilla creature, but I remember this one. Very cool design. That's an awesome card. Next up, Spiral Gate. It's a 2 cost shield trigger. You can play it for free. Choose one creature in the battle zone, return it to its owner's hand. That's actually pretty solid. That's a pretty good card, even without the shield trigger effect. Hang on, some of the cards are flipped again. Let me fix that. No spoilers. Sword Butterfly! Another Shadow Clash of... Sorry, another Rampage of the Super Warriors card. Yeah, 3 cost, 2,000, power attacker plus 3,000. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. I do remember this card. Very nostalgic. Next up, Crimson Hammer. We saw this card yesterday, so we're not going to dwell on that. Aura Blast. Each of your creatures in the battle zone gets power attacker plus 2,000 until the end of the turn. Not bad. Not a bad card. It's a rare. Can imagine that. It's actually a pretty solid card. Swamp Worm. This is my first Darkness card that we've seen. 7 cost, 2,000. When you put this creature into the battle zone, your opponent chooses one of his creatures and destroys it. That seems pretty heavy cost for what you get. It could be good, but I'm not so sure about that one. Fearfang. Just a 3,000, pretty simple vanilla monster. But this one, I believe, got a figure, so he's pretty iconic. Okay, Super Explosive Volcanodon. We saw this one yesterday. Volcanodon. I can speak today. Thought Probe. I do remember this card. When you cast a spell, if your opponent has 3 or more creatures in the battle zone, draw 3 cards. 4 cost shield trigger. Risky. But potentially very, very good if you play it at the right time. Sonic Wing. Don't remember this card. Choose one of your creatures in the battle zone. It can't be blocked this turn. That's strange for a light monster. It's not something I'd expect a light card to do, but that's good. I like that. Rumblegate. Each of your creatures in the battle zone gets plus 1,000 power till the end of the turn. Each of your creatures in the battle zone that can attack creatures can attack untapped creatures this turn. That's potentially quite strong, actually. That's a pretty solid card. Flood Valve. Another Rampage of the Super Warriors. 2 cost, shield trigger. Return a card from your mana zone to your hand. Potentially good. I don't know if I would use that card, but there's potentially something in that. But Burning Power. I think we saw Burning Power yesterday, so yeah, we did. Critical Blade. Shield trigger. Destroy one of your opponent's creatures that has blocker. This is a good card. Blockers are particularly nasty to get past. That's a good Darkness card. Surprised that's only a common, actually. Well, relatively speaking, anyway. Sorry, again, cards are flipped. Bronze Armed Tribe. I do recognize this card. When you put this creature into the battle zone, put the top card of your deck into your mana zone. For 3 cost, that's really solid, actually. Unfortunately, you can't control what goes into the mana zone, but it does boost. That's a pretty solid card, actually. I like that. Alas, the Oracle. When this creature would be... it's a 6, 1,000, Jesus. When this creature would be put into your graveyard from your battle zone, add to your shields face down. That's actually quite good. It's very expensive, but, like, there's definitely some benefit to that. Like, you could potentially destroy that yourself to get a positive effect from a card. Fire Sweeper Burning Hellion. There's actually a figure of this guy. Power attacker plus 2,000. While attacking, this creature gets plus 2,000 power, 4 cost 3,000. That's really solid. Very solid standard card. I'm surprised I didn't see that in the fire deck from yesterday, actually, because that's very good. Golden Wing Striker. Oh, he's like a bird. 3 cost, 2,000 power. Power attacker plus 2,000. While attacking, this creature gets plus 2,000 power. Pretty standard. Pretty good. More flipped cards. Stop trying to spoil me. I'm just going to see. Just check none of these are... Right, are these all not flipped? Okay. There, I've just gone through and made sure they're not flipped, so no more spoilers. Mighty Shouter! This is an absolutely classic card. We saw this on that art card yesterday. He is not pink. 2,000 power when the creature will be destroyed, put your mana zone. That is very, very solid. That is a very good card. No wonder people like that card. Laura Giga, Sky Guardian. Blocker. This creature can't attack players. 2,000 blocker. This is a standard, very standard blocker card, but very familiar to me because I did run this in a lot of my light decks. So, good card. Dome Shell. 3,000 plus, power attacker plus 2,000. That's interesting. It's good. Seems pretty basic, but it's good. Aqua Soldier! This is a super nostalgic card to me. 3 cost, 1,000 power. When this creature will be destroyed, return it to your hand instead. Yeah, that's what makes this card pretty solid. The fact it can keep just splashing itself back in, acting as a body. It's not the best card in the world, but it's solid enough. Yeah, Vizier of Bullets. 3 cost, 3,000. I absolutely love this card's artwork. Like, that is awesome. This monster is one of my favorites. Very standard light card. You get what you expect with him. Armored Warrior Kalos. It's an uncommon from Rampage of the Super Warriors. 5 cost, 2,000 power. Whenever this creature attacks, put a non-fire card from your mana zone into your graveyard. Then your opponent puts a non-fire card in his mana zone and puts it into his graveyard. Interesting. Interesting. So you slow both of us, slow yourself and your opponent down. That's an interesting card. I don't know how useful that is, but it's interesting. There's Brawler Xylo. We already looked at him yesterday. Immortal Baron Vogue. We looked at him yesterday. Marine Flower. I do remember this card. It's a blocker. 2,000 blocker. Very similar to Laura Giga. I do remember this card. It was used in pretty much every water deck in the GBA game. So that's a nostalgic card. And it's a good one too. Fonch, the Oracle. When you put this creature into the battle zone, you may choose one of your opponent's creatures in the battle zone and tap it. 4 cost, 2,000. He's not the best card in the world, but again, nostalgic. Wailing Shadow Belbet Floor. Very good designed monster. This is creepy. 3 cost, 1,000 power. Slayer. When this creature destroys a battle, destroy the other creature. Okay, so it's like Death Touch. That's a really good card. I remember Slayer monsters are pretty exclusive to Darkness, but they're pretty solid because you have to be very careful around them. Oh, there's some Pikara! I love the Pikaras. 1 cost, 2,000. When you put this creature into the battle zone, put 1 card from your mana zone into your graveyard. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't think it's really worth it. Another Lock Vizier of Hunting. Another super explosive Volcanodon. Oh, this card's really beaten up. Senatine Jade Tree! Oh, it's a shame this one's so beaten up. Because this is one of my favourite cards. 3 cost, 4,000 blocker. This is just a solid blocker all around. Can't attack players, but can attack creatures. It's a good card. Very nostalgic. believe there's a Yu-Gi-Oh card that looks a lot like this. I think Fiber Jar. But I love that card. Very nostalgic to me. There's another Giga Sky Guardian. Baraga, the Blade of Doom. 4 cost, 4,000 power. When you put this creature into your battle zone, choose one of your shields and put it into your hand. You can't use the shield trigger ability of that effect. Why would you want to do that? That seems very risky. There's potentially some play to that I'm not understanding, but I don't understand why you would want to do that. There's another Burning Man. Ultimate Force, 5 cost spell. Put the top 2 cards of your deck into your mana zone. Good acceleration. But again, risky because you don't know what you're putting in. Armored Walker Uherion, we looked at him yesterday. Frey, Vizier of Air. 4 cost, 3,000. At the end of each of your turns, you may untap this creature. Very strong card, very good card as well. Another light staple for me. Another Fire Sweeper Burning Hellion. Another Fire Sweeper Burning Hellion. Grey Balloon, Shadow of Greed. Blocker, 3,000. Yeah, good card. Good blocker for the Darkness Civilization. It's a thing that goes squish in the night. Pretty simple card, but again, good. Wandering Brainier. I do remember this card. 2,000 blocker. This creature card attack. Very similar again. It's not too bad. We love our blockers. They're good. Tornado Flame. We saw this yesterday. We saw earlier. Forest Hornet. 4,000 vanilla monster. Interesting. Oh. Oh! Oh, super rare. Oh, let's go. It's a super rare. Let's go. Oh, yes. It's a holographic Tower Shell. That's awesome. 6, 5,000. This creature can't be blocked by any creature that has power to 4,000 or less. That's awesome. This card's unfortunately not in good shape. But all super rares deserve a sleeve because that is awesome. That is really cool. I didn't even think we were going to get super rare in this deck. In this lot. That's awesome. We've got another Forest Hornet. Aqua Vehicle. 1,000. Huh? This card seems really bad. That seems really bad. I don't know. Maybe I'm not. Rothus the Traveller. We saw him yesterday, but, you know, he's a nice card. Meteosaur. We saw him yesterday. Phantom Fish. Blocker. Blocker, 3... Yep, good card. Good Aqua blocker. Good Water Civilization blocker. Rainbow Stone. Search your deck. You may take a card from your deck and put it into your mana zone and then shuffle your deck. That's pretty solid, actually. Not a bad acceleration card. Another ER, Vizier of Bullets. Hair on that card. Bronze Arm Tribe. Logic Cube. 3 cost shield trigger. Search your deck. You may take a spell from your deck, show that spell to your opponent, then put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. That's pretty solid for the cost, to be honest. Armored Cannon Balbara. We saw him yesterday. Another Vizier of Bullets. Flame Trippus. 4 cost, 3,000 plus. Whenever this creature attacks you, may put a creature card from your mana zone into your graveyard. If you do, this creature gets power attacker plus 3,000 and double break until the end of the turn. Risky, but strong. No wonder that's a rare. That could actually do some good shit. Recon Operation. 2 cost. Look at up to 3 of your opponent's shields and then put them back where they were. That's good because you can avoid shield trigger effects. But again, niche-ish. Another Dome Shell. Poisonous Mushroom. 2 cost 1,000. When we put this creature in your battle zone, you put 1 card from your mana. Again, the mana acceleration in the Nature Civilization is really good. And that's a good card. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, I love this card. Oh, it's so nostalgic. Tropico. Oh, yes. 5 cost 3,000. This creature can't be blocked while you have at least 2 other creatures in the battle zone. I love the Cyberlords, and this is the most nostalgic one to me. This card isn't amazing, but it's good, and it's very nostalgic to me, so I'm glad to have that card. Revolver Fish. For Yeah, that's a really solid blocker. I like that. Cool art too. Tryon Shepherd. 5 cost 5,000. Pretty solid. That is rare. Pretty good card. Moonlight Flash. 4. Sorry, 4 cost. Choose up to 2 of your opponent's creatures in the battle zone and tap them. Pretty solid. Ooh. Another Dome Shell. Another Emerald Grass. Another Crimson Hammer. King Nautilus. 8 cost, 6,000. Liquid people can't be blocked and Double Breaker. That is a very powerful card. Late game, but very strong. That's an awesome card. Black Feather, Shadow of Rage. This is one of the most iconic Darkness cards to me for its risk-reward thing. 1 cost 3,000, but you have to destroy another creature. Cheap. Strong for its cost, but it comes with a sacrifice. And I think that embodies the Darkness Civilization. Fearfang. Forest Hornet. And a last card, ooh, is a holographic Rothus the Traveller, which I believe came with the 2-player starter deck. So maybe some of the 2-player starter deck was in here. Unfortunately, yeah, again, not in the best condition, but it's holographic, so it gets a sleeve. Just leave it up nice and gently there. I'll take these holos, especially Tower Shell. That was a very unexpected one. They're not in the best condition. These cards in general aren't in the best condition, but considering this was 10...
a bunch of aluminium in my car from another group.
Thank you, Matt KC. Sorry, I was watching a Matt KC video and I just unpaused it. Thank you for telling us about aluminium. £10 for this stack, though. I mean, you can't really argue with this as a pickup, especially considering you've got Tower Shell, which is super rare. Yeah, I have nothing bad to say. That was an amazing opening. I'm really glad I got to open more Duel Masters cards. Well, not open, but see more Duel Masters cards. And I'm going to see if I can get more, obviously, in the future. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Maybe I'll make Duel Masters more of a thing on this channel. This channel is basically my ever-changing interests. And right now we're in the Duel Masters era. So, yeah. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.